Hi everyone, I'm Sky and I'm here today to present to you the TrueScience hair care system. I've been a hairstylist for 29 years and for the last 11 years I've been doing education and sales for a hair care company. That's why I've been asked to tell you about the hair care system. It's designed by biohackers with one simple philosophy in mind: less is more. If we take all the chemicals out, we can lessen the toxic burden on the skin, the scalp and the environment. It's a super clean formula that is scientifically engineered with the NRF2 ingredients. So why are we so unique? Well, we have the NRF2 ingredients in the formulation, which is brilliant. It's a much cleaner, so therefore we're a much cleaner formulation, so therefore we are lowering the toxic burden on the environment, the skin and the scalp. It contains 3 patented sets of ingredients, which is Lenitellus, Scalp and hair genome. Most of the active ingredients are plant-based and it's safe and effective on all hair types. Let's start with the invigorating shampoo. This is invigorating for lots of reasons, one of which is that it has the essence of peppermint oil and thyme in there, so it has a really invigorating fragrance. So not only are you getting that stimulation on your scalp, but you're also getting it through your senses, through smell. It's really awakening when you're shampooing. It has a pH level of 6.5, so therefore it helps to maintain keeping the cuticle closed, so therefore you're getting less fadage and less damage, less stress on the cuticle layer of the hair. It's formulated with the NRF2 ingredients, also with a blend of amino acids. It has a Lenitellus in there, which helps to prevent against the environmental stresses, reduces frizz, it strengthens each strand of hair, and it removes all the excess oil, pollutions, styling products, and without using the harsh surfactants that we would normally have in shampoos. So it is a sulfate-free formulation. It's a very, it's not a thick formulation, so what I would recommend when you get your tube is to, with the safety seal that you have here, just pierce that with a pin and then replace the cap. And then you can put about a 5 to 10 cent worth in your hands. Rub your hands together and concentrating on your scalp, so you're applying it directly to your scalp, shampooing, so massaging into your scalp. You're not concentrating on your mid-lengths and ends, just concentrating on your scalp and then rinsing thoroughly. Now you do that process twice. The reason we do that is the first one is to break the surface tension. That helps to move all of that excess oil and dirt and pollutants. And then we're going to break up the skin and lift the skin, the skin cells that are turning over on the scalp. We're going to remove those and then rinse and then reapply another shampoo. Again, concentrating on the scalp only, okay? As the water moves down through the hair, it actually attracts each ion in the formulation, attracts the dirt cells and it washes down the sink, okay? It is safe for all hair types, so you won't get any fadage of colour. A nourishing conditioner. Oh, this is a beautiful product. It is formulated with the NRF2 active ingredients. It has a lot of really nourishing, hydrating, really potent ingredients to give you that really nice nourishment from the inside out. It has a pH of 4, so it will help to close the cuticle down, again helping with fadage. When we're talking about colour, it helps to make the hair feel really smooth and protected. It improves shine in the body. It has the Lenitellus again to protect against the environmental assaults. It helps to reduce frizz and helps to repair split ends. It also has the essential oil of peppermint and thyme. It's really very nourishing. A little tip with this, because it's nourishing, we want to just be, it's quite a thick and luxurious product, so we want to just use a little bit to begin with, and then what we do is we apply it to our mid-lengths and ends and then work our way up to the scalp and then massaging. So with the shampoo, we're concentrating on the scalp, but with our conditioner, we're concentrating on our mid-lengths and ends and then working our way back up to the scalp, combing it through. I always like to leave it on my hair for the 5 minutes while I'm washing the rest of my body, and then rinsing that out thoroughly. Once I've towel dried my hair, before I blow dry, after I've applied my scalp serum, I apply about a 5-cent piece worth into my mid-lengths and ends prior to blow drying. That just helps to smooth down the cuticle again, make it feel really smooth. It's really nourishing, so I really like this one. It's a great product, one of my favorites. Again, 94.8% naturally derived. Brilliant. The scalp serum. Oh, now this is the hero of the line. So this is, with every line we say in hairdressing, every line has a product, a go-to product, one that you can't live without. And this has to be it when we're talking about the TrueScience hair care system. This is the product that helps to maintain the delicate microflora on the scalp. So when we're talking about that, we really need to balance out whether we've got an oily or a dry scalp condition, and we need to make sure we nourish each and every hair strand to make sure that we're promoting healthy growth. If we don't have healthy scalp, we cannot have healthy hair. So this is brilliant for that. It's going to help balance everything out. So it has a pH of 5.5. Our skin and our scalp has a natural pH level between 4.5 and 5.5, and that's when it's at an optimum or a perfect balance of oil production, acid mantle. So this helps to bring that back to that, so which is really beneficial. It has 98.65% naturally derived ingredients. It has a combination of the NRF2 active ingredients and peptides to help it to nourish and protect the scalp and bring back that balance. It has the lenitellus to protect against environmental assaults. It has Happy Scalp, which is to help to moisturize and preserve the microflora of the scalp. And it soothes all hair scalps. Brilliant. Okay, with this one, there's a little video that I've done. It will show you how to apply it. This is designed to be used twice a day. If you've got really, really fine hair, then it's recommended you could use it just before going to bed. So you apply it, then shampoo your hair in the morning. I think when you're dealing with damp hair, it's much easier to part the hair with a comb and then place little dots onto the scalp, which you'll see in the coming video. But when you've got dry hair, you can section off with your nozzle, and that's the way it's designed. Again, doing just the little dots. You don't need a lot, so it's just about doing like a little dot on the scalp, about 1 to 2 centimeters apart, and then rubbing it directly into the scalp, making sure you're not applying it to the hair. It's not a hair product. It's actually for the scalp. It's going to help to maintain the microflora, help to give you a healthy scalp to get healthy growth of hair. Okay, it does help to stimulate the growth. We have 3, we're really lucky, we have 3 patented ingredient sections in the TrueScience hair care system. The first one is Herigenel, and that's really rich in peptides, which are sourced from the flowers of the azalea plant, and that helps to support the normal hair growth to give you fuller and thicker looking hair. Then we have Lenitellus, which helps to protect against environmental assaults. And then we have Happy Scalp. Now the Happy Scalp is the one that helps to moisturize and preserve the healthy scalp microflora, which is really important because remember, we cannot have healthy hair if we don't have a healthy scalp. So this is going to help give you that balance between oily and dry and give you that perfect balance. It's going to feed nutrients to each and every hair strand and each and every follicle. That way we can activate NRF2 topically. And then if we're taking NRF2, we can do it from both sides. TrueScience hair care system is clinically proven to strengthen the hair, repair split ends, stimulate hair growth, reduce frizz, increase shine, help to balance out the oily to dry by maintaining the microflora. It's environmentally safe, and it helps, is safe for all hair types. There is there's this TrueScience hair care system is free of sulfates, parabens, gluten, silicons, phthalates, artificial colours, MEAs, DEAs, animal derivatives, and absolutely there is no animal testing, which is brilliant. There is a Think Dirty app. So if you go to Think Dirty and download the app onto your device, so your phone, your iPhone or your phone or tablet, and then this particular app allows you to rate the level of toxicity in each of the ingredients in the products that you're using, because everything that we apply to our skin or our scalp is absorbed. You've got to remember our skin is our biggest organ, and everything absorbs quickly and goes straight into our bloodstream. So we have to be aware of what we're putting onto our scalp is going to be absorbed in. So we want to make sure that it's got low toxic burden on us and the environment. So things that are rated between 0 and 3 are products that do not contain any ingredients which have documented potential negative health impacts. For us, all of our products in the TrueScience hair care system rated a level 2, which is brilliant. So that's why they're green. Also too, the scalp serum was voted the People's Think Dirty Choice Awards. That was the best topical treatment in 2018, which is brilliant. Yay! So it's a worthwhile thing to sit there. I actually did it with a client and she was blown away that her product rated an 8. So therefore, after leaving from her appointment, she's now using the TrueScience hair care system. Yay, which is fantastic. We've also won awards in the American Business Awards. So they're called Stevie Awards. So 2019, we won a Bronze Stevie Award and also a Silver Stevie Award. And then 2020, I think we won a Gold Stevie Award. This is a little video, as I said, which is just going to show you the application of the TrueScience hair care system. So we are doing 2 shampoos, as I said, and when we're shampooing, we're just doing a small amount and then activating that in between our hands before applying it to the scalp. And we're concentrating on the scalp with the shampoo. So we do 2 of those. And that's to cleanse all of the excess dirt and oil and pollutants. We're rinsing thoroughly between each shampoo. When we apply our conditioner, we apply to our mid-lengths and ends and then work our way up to the scalp, massaging it in, combing the hair through, letting that sit while you do the rest of your showering process, then rinsing that thoroughly. Then as we towel dry and come over to your application of your scalp serum, which again you should be doing twice a day, is the recommended. But if you've got super, super fine hair, then you may just want to do it once a day before you go to bed and shampoo the next day. So as you can see, I'm sectioning with this comb and then applying a small dot, 1 to 2 centimeters apart, and then massaging it directly into the scalp. So it's not about the hair, it's about applying it to the scalp. You do that, repeat to where you need it on the scalp. So if you just need, like for me, I just apply around my hairline. And just massage in, and I do that every time I shampoo. Sorry. Okay, so here are some examples of people that have been using the TrueScience system, hair care system. They've also been activating internally with the NRF2 protandem. And so that gives you the benefits of activating internally and then you're using the system externally. So that gives you a 2-pronged approach to your hair loss or hair care system. So you can see from February to June, there is a marked difference in terms of the thickness and the fullness of each strand. It's got good coverage in terms of where he had hair loss before. So each and every follicle has become nourished and he's getting more growth, so a better coverage, which is brilliant. Now here on the left, pre-NRF2, which is from May 2018 to December 2018, that was a different product, and this is to show you the difference. So he'd been activating the whole time, sorry, not activating, but using a different product to help with his hair loss. And then after December 16 in 2018, he was using the NRF2 activator internally. And then 6 months later, And topically the scalp serum once a day only. So he could also then go to twice a day, but you can see there's a huge improvement in the texture, to coverage, and also to the color of his hair, which is brilliant. So here on the left, we have a young lady who has a really fine hairline. Now that can happen for a lot of reasons. It could be due to the fact that it could be dietary, it could be stress, it could be hormonal. But her using the product both internally, again, NRF2 activated, and then externally, from November to January, she's got quite a good coverage. You can see that she's got a lot of regrowth back in that hairline area, which is brilliant. And then the last example here on the right is from October to December 2018. To my knowledge, all these people are still using the product. And you can see that there's a huge difference in terms of the texture of the way the hair looks. It looks smooth, it looks manageable, it looks really thick, like each and every strand has really nice condition. It's smooth, shiny, full-bodied. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please get back to the person who introduced you to this presentation, and they can help you with any questions you have. Thanks again.